Hey guys, today I'm just going to do a quick unboxing video of some new speakers we picked up for Harley's Integra out there. Yeah, so today we picked up some new JVC, whatever, DRVN speakers. They're 400 watt speakers. Picked them up for pretty cheap from Repco. So we're going to be installing them into Harley's car at some point. So just need a oopsies. Just pop open the box here. Sorry about that. Without ripping the box, probably. So we got some wire here for the speakers, obviously. Looks like we got some screws and some brackets, some small bits to clip in so that we can screw the speakers in. And down the side here we've got a bit of a, what's this? I guess it's all your warranty stuff. And if we just lay the box back down again. Right, so here we've got the off, because oopsies, you've got these plastic bits here that go over the top of them once the speaker's installed. And then in here we have the nice shiny new speakers. Nice. Right guys, so we've got both of the speakers out now, excuse that, and that's how we cut it out, since to put the old speakers in, because it, yeah. So now we just got to make sure that the new ones fit, so we'll need to go check how they all fit together and stuff too. So we'll just go do that. So we've got 6x9s, look like they should fit fine. These look like, yeah, do they screw over top of these? Yeah, they do. Okay, sweet. So we just need it. We'll take one of these. If you could grab the faceplate for it, Harley.
I'll take the speaker.
Okay, I'll take the faceplate. Oh wait, we need the screws and stuff too, guys. We'll do the wiring later.
Pepsi bottle. Big 2-litre Pepsi. Totally. Hey, that's crack up. That's got a secondary wire running into the floor. Put the tweet it. Obviously, because that's a three-way. Have a secondary one. You can cut that part out.
Yeah.
And to see it from the bottom up.
No, could you go grab me a craft knife?
Yep, just hold.
Alright guys, so we just got to fix up the hole here. Alright guys, so we're just going to grab the trusty old Stanley knife here. And we're just going to do our best to cut around this to make the new speakers fit in. We might need to cut a couple of the holes.
Cut out the holes
for the screws, since we'd only had 2 screws in the last one, in each of the last ones. Yeah. I'll just pause the video here and I'll be back once I've finished. Right, so now we've cut out all the holes for our threads here. Sadly, the speakers have come with screws and everything to use, but they don't fit since the holes in this are already threaded. So we've had to go and find some bolts that fit the threads. Wasn't too hard to do. So now comes the part where we install the speakers, I guess. So we'll just pick up our speaker here. That one's not done yet. We'll do that later, Harley. Leave it. I'll just sit this in, line up the holes hopefully. Hopefully they. Okay, and then we need to get our faceplate here. Just line it up over top. And then we need to get our screws down here. And hopefully they should just screw in, but let's hope they're long enough.
Now that you made me cut them all.
Don't make you cut them all. Straight in. Once it's in line with the hole, obviously. Alright, so that one's in. Now, I can't actually see what I'm doing here, guys, so... Oh, that one might be too short. If I had a magnet, that would be very helpful right now, but I don't. Do you have something magnetic? At least magnetic. Which isn't a good idea near speakers, but I need to get this screw out.
Joe, the simple question here, why don't you just hold this speaker above that screw?
That's not good for the speaker, is it? It's not going to fit. Oh, look, there it is.
They have big ass magnets on the back of them, guys.
It's not good for the speaker though, guys, so don't try that yourself. Oops.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't it? Or maybe it's just screens and stuff that magnets aren't good for.
Yes, because screen has the gas in it. It's plasma screens actually on like LED screens don't do it. It's the fat ones and some of the plasmas might do it. Because the fat screens have certain gas and certain chemicals.
Push that down for me.
I'm guessing that these screws are designed for a hatchback one where they don't have the metal underneath, because these metal, as you can tell, these metal ones already have taps in them. They're already tapped out, and the only way that you can, whoops, I just spilled half of those. The only way that you can get that tap out is to fit a drill in here, and in this type of car it's impractical to do it from this side, so we'd have to do it from the boot, and that's impractical because these spring bars are in the way of the drill. So that's completely impractical. It would just be more practical to use the same screw holes that are here.
Right guys, I'm going to try and show you how to wire up the speakers now. So yeah, we've got these are the wires for the factory wiring loom. We just need to add a small bit of wire to run it to the speakers there. To do this, we've got my electrical terminal kit here with the tool for it. A couple bits of wire that already have the terminals on them. We want to use these because they're just the right size for the speakers. I've got some side cutters here, and I got Harley's pink folder here with all the information on this car. And what we're going to do is going to get the old factory loom wire here, and we're going to find out which wires are for positive and negative back here. So for we'll get the left one first, positive, which is the blue and yellow one up here, so it's that one there, I guess. Yes, and I'm just gonna get a brick, like, I don't know, not too big of a piece off here, just so that we can run it from there to there, and join them together with some of these little bits here, and connect them up to the speaker. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I've cut my wire here, and so I can plug them into the radio here. So I just need to plug this one onto, this one onto the here because it's a bigger one, and this one onto here, which is a smaller one. And I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that the wire with the black strip, if you can see it, is the negative wire, as it generally is. So I can just match it up and crimp it onto the loom here. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Right, so what I've done here is I've put some bullet connectors on here, just to plug in the speaker, just because it was easier that way. So they just plug straight onto these. I think that's the right one, so just plug that onto there. It's a bit hard to do with one hand. Yeah, so I'll do that on the same on the other side. Righty, so we've got all the speakers in now. They're all hooked up and plugged in. We're having trouble though getting a couple of the last screws in.
Just one
screw, because
on each.
They must not be lined up properly, so they're just not threading in, sadly. I don't know what we're going to do about that, but we'll figure out something.
I'll keep going at it.
Yeah. So I guess all that's left now is a sound test. Okay guys, so this is our speaker test with our new speakers.
It's the champagne pouring, big
It's vibrating the car on the front.
Yeah.
no blunt smoking.
It's kind of like having a sub but without a sub.
She got some friends with her. I take them out, pour shots of liquor, drinking out the bottle, smiling at all my pictures. The marijuana lounge and the walls follow like
Because
Twitter.
I went out there before, and if you go listen to the back rear boot, around 30, you can hear a rattle on the boot.
You probably can't hear that on the camera, but there's a little rattle coming from around here somewhere. You can feel the car vibrating. But yeah, these speakers look much better than our old ones here, our old little reactors.
And for I give them for what I'd call a tweeter, really. For a 6-9 speaker, that's freaking bassy. They put out a lot. Like with the sub on, it doesn't make too much difference between the tweeter and between the 6-9 and the sub, because you could still feel a rattle in the front when the 6-9's on.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, for $50 I think we got them for. It's really good, really good
More
value.
like $60.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys.